field.
Polish starting out much stronger than he was last game with the spacing. But Jerry's big adjustment that he made pretty quickly last game was that he's going to let Polish take center when he earns it, and he's just going to throw out these bear walls and see what Polish can do about it. I'd like to see Polish bait it out a little more, maybe by jumping and then running under and seeing if he can get under Jerry for anything, because Puff's not, like, great going downwards. Drill is okay, but, like, Peach can nair it and probably beat it out as long as she gets up there quick enough, so...
Puff's best opportunity is to go ahead and just drift back to ledge, and then maybe from there you can kind of fight.
Yeah, but, like, he's been kind of doing bear walls going up, and going up above plat, and Polish has been up with him, so I want to see a couple run unders. But he doesn't need it right now. Jerry's not bearing as well and not bearing as much. And Polish is able to keep his spacing really well here.
Ooh. And,
ooh, that was kind of strange. Oh, but you know, he probably meant to wave land and hit him on the way down, not to air dodge there. I guess that makes some sense. Hit him off with the turnip wave land off, and immediately throw out an aerial. This matchup, as much of a drag as it can be at a local, and as long as it can take, which it doesn't always, but as long as it can take, is one I want to see a lot more at the top level. I'm really excited to see more sets like Toussaint Lod Hungry Box, and see what can be solved in it more, because I think it's been shown pretty clearly with the one set Lod's had against Hungry Box that it's just not as dominant as it looked like years ago when Armada was playing it against H-Box. Peach has more tools, and the matchup is just like not a style that Armada wanted, but he could just play Foxy on Link, but Peach is not helpless. Who won game one earlier? Did Polish take the game, or was it just 3-0 Jerry? I feel like Polish won on the stage, right?
I think so.
Alright, so good signs that he's able to do it again. It means Jerry didn't just solve him or anything. Or if he did, then Polish made the right adjustments.
Yeah, Polish did take a game.
Yeah, and it was here, I believe. Because then they played twice on Fountain and Pokemon or something to end it out.
Yeah. And then,
But so this is a good sign if you're Polish. Your win wasn't a fluke. You're about to get another one, potentially. At least the way it's going right now. I don't really call anything too early, but
up 2 stocks, and you still probably have another like
3-1,
60 to 70% on your stock.
That being said, I do think that this is, at least for the way that Polish has been playing it, probably the best stage for Peach in the matchup. I don't really know what Jerry's striking. But maybe it's just they agreed to go here because they both prefer to be here or Fountain of the stages. But Jerry chasing pretty far out there, and not much Polish can do about it. He tried. Really patient, stayed far back, but Jerry hit one more jump in there and caught him once he went down.
Polish really rushing Jerry down and trying to get
oh no, that pound. Polish stops the reversal though. Nice, good time, well-timed air dodge, but being a little dangerous to the edge. Something you don't normally see Peaches do, but like kind of exciting when they are. It's really dangerous for them though, because if they get caught off stage, they don't have like a great way to get back on. All that being said, though, Polish just finishes it out. No tricks from Jerry, no up tilt resting or anything crazy, so gonna go to game 2 with Polish in the lead again.
And go back to fountain again. I feel like I've seen this before.
Like Polish with the Cobb tab here, probably trying to remind himself of something, but he got an analysis or Cobb told him between sets. Similar to Pew Pew with the fun tag, you know, just keep yourself presently thinking about whatever it is that you need to think about. And Jerry kind of choking him for space here with these back airs, which is what we saw last time on the stage. And Polish keeping up better this time for now, but I'm afraid that if Jerry gets one combo tree, we might see a repeat of what we saw last time.
Right.
All right, but Polish is going to grab center and get the damage started sooner.
Oh, the stitch.
Stitch, but it's not going to matter. Jerry grabs it, though, and it just disappears. It was out in the air too long anyway.
Yeah.
Not much of a threat unless you got something really fortunate. Greedy up smash. Like, I know Peach is invincible, but too much end lag, too punishable. Alright, some DBZs here. Whereas normally, like at even percent, so DBZ would be good for Peach because Puff will die sooner. In this case, she's high enough up that probably both die or Peach would. Just gets sharked.
Yeah.
Taking a breath. I like that he does that at the end of every stock. It's good to reset yourself and not get caught trying to run in or do something stupid with your invincibility.
Yeah. If something happens during a stock, you don't want to try to like rush back out of your invincibility to try to, you know.
Peach is so slow, like 2 seconds just isn't enough time for her to like really open up anything on Puff, so it's not worth, like, you know, take your space. Don't try to get a follow-up or anything necessarily unless Puff runs into you. Good dash attack getting under Puff. I feel like Polish has not been good enough about staying on the ground here, and maybe it's just because these tricky platform heights are messing him up. But he was doing a good job when he got in the corner of not getting buried last game, and a lot of that's because he was staying low enough that he could get under Puff if he needed to. Definitely way harder here because the platforms that Jerry has to jump up to like hit above and below the platform are not as high, but you still got to find your ways under. You can't just rise with Jerry. He's just going to back air, and you can't get in on that. So, nice drill grab. That's going to do it. Jerry really trying to stuff out Polish's approaches here, but not going in himself. Polish kind of content to just try and get in there, Jerry, which, not that he has much choice being down a full stock.
Yeah, he's got to do the...
He's doesn't have to have the initiative, but if he just sits for too long, it's going to end up in a timeout situation where he's way down, so...
Yeah, exactly. It's better to just kind of take the initiative and approach.
Which, if he's staying grounded, I don't think is the worst thing anyway.
No. Whoa. Yeah.
Maybe a Phantom. There's like a weird exception case where you can like...
They were like really far away from
poke Phantom or something. Yeah, well, I mean, Puff's disjointed bear goes past her feet by an entire circular hitbox, so... It's like an invisible Marth sword.
That's why she's number 1.
Ugh. Jerry's getting a lot better, too, if you watch him week to week, about adding in new mix-ups every week and learning new things that Puff can do or taking away some of his Fox habits. He was talking once he lost a lot after beating him once about how he was just empty landing too much like he was Fox, and like you can't land that fast as Puff because your aerial time is just longer.
Right.
And I think this is definitely something you've seen him do less. He's not doing empty lands. Instead, he's like landing with the drill or mixing in aerial, mixing in the sharking up air. So yeah, Polish is bringing this back to doable. Like, really tough, but doable.
Right. Not impossible.
If he can get it into like 30%, then DBZs could go either way. And that dot eye might be the tool to do it, but Jerry's just kind of going to avoid the range, and Polish is forced to throw it away to kind of get out of the corner. It was really quick by Polish before the up smash came out, and I feel like Jerry might have missed the out cancel there too. That up air could have connected. It would have led to 2 or 3 more hits, but it's starting to look rough for Polish. Ooh. Starting to get really dangerous percents here, where if he gets hit on the same side that he's on, he could die. Took that hit from center stage, and that was almost it. Yeah, and he's out.
All right, well.
Jigglypuff. Survival.
All right. I want to see Dreamland. Nope, we're going to Pokemon.
Ready? Go.
Jerry with these turnip catches. I like it.
Just eating all these up airs.
Yeah, but that's okay. Like, I mean, it's not good, obviously, but that happens in this matchup. Like, Peach has to deal with that stuff, but he's gotten the better end of trades.
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Up 20% is much better than down 60 where he was last game, so. But Jerry catches it up real quick here, and now Polish has to get down, which is going to be rough. This is the upside of having these side platforms, is at least he can land. He might have to deal with bears once he does, but float can end safely-ish. Jerry, nice nair going through that turnip and then hitting Polish after. Gonna make a bold prediction here. Whoever gets a stock in 30% is gonna win, barring a rest.
Oh, really?
That was really sweet by Polish.
Yeah, that was
nice
pretty
to double
sick.
jump, land the side of the thing to slide off and get the up air.
Ooh, and Jerry brings it right back.
So, not this, but if somebody can get a stock lead in like 35%, I think that's going to be game.
I think it's just because this matchup is so heavily dependent on trades.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's kind of why I'm saying it.
Yeah, yeah.
But like just with how well they've both been playing too as a factor, like they're both being good on defense, getting out of situations. Peach is just so tall and doesn't have hitboxes that cover her well. It's painful sometimes. All right. Nice job getting under Jerry there. I like these Z-drops, just using them kind of all over the place, just to cover himself so that Jerry can't jump in behind him while he's above him in the air.
That's smart movement.
It's like, I don't know how real it is, but it's working out well in these small situations right now. And also some out of shield, just because it's Peach's fastest option out of shield, is to Q-drop a turnip. Q-drop? Z-drop. Right, but you're in chat. Is that a Q-drop or a Z-drop when you nair, or jump out of shield and drop? All right. Again, I think this is good. Oh, no. Misses the tech and air dodges instead. I was about to say I think this is Polish's best transformation because he can get turnip pulls, but now that he's behind like this, it's just hard. Even if he gets the turnip, what's he do? Jerry can just kind of jump around it. But Jerry willing to come across and fight him. Kind of. Jerry willing to come across.
Yeah.
Pressure him out from just free pulling turnips.
Oh, that was wow.
That was odd. I would have sworn that up air would have. Yeah, I would have sworn that up air would have won that actually. But
hits it like 3 times.
Not mad about it. It's more exciting this way.
Yeah. Ooh, what's up with the stitch? So Polish epistock now. Oh, good combo coming out from Polish.
Alright, Polish making this look a lot better than last time. No accidental SDs. Jerry's not really getting any big combos on, and we're at last stock here. We're not even close to a timeout.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for Polish, for sure.
Alright, Shark's an up air. That's where he wants. Puff is up above him, but can't do much off it. He's getting at more of a dangerous percent here, though. He's not going to survive arrest even from dead center, which, like, I don't know if he would have before, but he's definitely not now. And back airs are getting really dangerous. If he gets hit by 2 or 3, he's just going to get carried all the way away. And, oh, turnip. Set up his own. Well, I don't know that Jerry would have actually died there, but it looked like he would have. Turnip pulls are looking really dangerous. Jerry's like half a second away from getting in on them and punishing. It's like either really good spacing from Polish or really questionable spacing from Polish, and I don't know the matchup well enough to know. Yeah. Oh,
wow.
Killed. I didn't think that was going to kill from there. And Jerry was pretty in the corner, too, so. All right, here we go.
Survival. Ready? Go!
Oh, that's an interesting pick. Takes him to Yoshi's.
I get why Jerry would go here. Just Polish is going to have to deal with Bear a lot, which I think if he stays grounded, focused on full cancel aerials, won't be too bad. But once he gets hit, he's so close to death automatically, like at 0% just from how close that edge is. And just getting hit with 3 bears is just going to kill him. So, smart stage from Jerry. That being said, if you're getting most of the trades, Peach kills earlier. So, if Polish is able to kind of sneak his hits in and deal with it, could be okay. I want to say that in the Lot Hunger Box match, this is the one stage that was just like aggressively H-Box favored, but I'd have to go watch it again to be certain about that. I might be lying. Sharking some up airs, good lift from Polish, but I think he's just kind of staying in the air too much. So that fair missing hurts my soul. Looks so well spaced, and then he just gets buried, and it's like, well, you know, it happens.
We'll see what Polish can do with this stock while they're still even.
Yeah, I don't think there's much. I think Puff has too many little things he can do like that that are just going to kill you too soon on this stage. And I don't know that it's an undoable stage. I just haven't watched enough Peach Puff to like say that by any means. And there's not a lot of Peaches and Puffs kind of at the same level. Like H-Box is way above anyone except Armada, who's not going to play it. And then Lot is a bit above like Toussaint or Prince or anyone like that. So it's kind of well spaced at the top level, but you know, Polish right back in it. So maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe this stage is not that bad. And let's see if he can actually get a punish here. He does it. Let's go. He's tried that a couple times and he's missed the setups, and Jerry's mostly been on the platforms and stuff, but it's... I love watching Peach get that. It also might take that DI, but, you know.
I think it's hard to DI that, though. There's just so many different hits.
All right, and Polish on track here to reset this bracket. But Jerry's still in this.
Yeah, Jerry.
32%. It's what, like 2.5 bears? A couple nairs. It's not a lot. Polish floating a lot, just putting himself up in the air. I think he's trying to bait Jerry to jump, but puts himself in a pretty dangerous position to do that. Yeah, Polish is trying to get above him and get these trades out, which... I don't know. Up air is just dangerous. Back air is dangerous. And you're above him, he has both options, so. But Polish doing a good job of kind of like weaving. So he's staying above, baiting Jerry to jump and have to deal with it, but then he's weaving down below him instead of like interacting if he can't get a good trade, like solid trade off. And it's working out pretty well for him. Oh, that was almost dead.
That was so close.
Yeah, good DI by Jerry, but not the greatest, and put him awfully close to...
Oh, good tech.
Good, yeah. And that's it.
And Polish resets it. 3-1, too.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
I'm going to restrike quick.
I thought for sure Jerry was going to take it.
No, man. Jerry can't beat Peach.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a horrible record against Peach right now. I think Mom has stats on him. But I don't actually know that. I'm making things up. So, after Polish took out Hugs, He's like, oh no, I did good enough at short hops that now I have to go to SmashCon, because he was going to skip it if he didn't do well, because he has to come down from school over in Pittsburgh, so it's like not a horrible trek, but he has steel housing and stuff. But so yeah, if you like Polish and you want to see more Polish, you get to see more Polish. And Jerry, also doing quite good at short hops, tweeted out that his Puff will indeed be at top level by the time that tournament happens. So both these guys kind of like on a pretty meteoric rises. It's good to see. Interesting that we struck here, but I think good call on Jerry's part after losing twice on Battlefield.
Yeah, not a bad pick.
Ooh, got the poke, but didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say it didn't get the L cancel the first time, but second time, there we go. It's already looking a lot rougher than Battlefield and Pokemon. Polish, no way to like go down. Can't like play the same mix-ups, forcing Jerry to try and come up to him because he can't weave if there's no platform. Jerry can just kind of sit under him and call him out. I don't know. There is some merit to the argument that like Peach wants to play a lot of this game grounded anyway. And if they were doing that, then maybe the stage isn't too bad for Peach. But Polish has not been playing a lot of grounded and just like instant float cancel aerials as his general style. Even if that's where he's getting most of his damage, he's been doing a lot more baiting Jerry into the air first and then doing that. So for the way he's been playing, I'm going to say this is probably a rough stage for him.
Yeah.
Trill up smash.
Yeah, it's looking kind of in Jerry's favor here.
Polish has him off the edge.
Wow.
If he hit that,
was
maybe that would have been a stock. But now
he's
he's just on the other end of it. And
may have not been worth it.
Yeah. I mean, I think he kind of had to do it. When you're behind in this matchup, you have to make something work as Peach. You can't rest. Jerry's not giving you enough space to really pull turnips. Like, hey, maybe we can just take all his jumps right now. Not even. You can't even punish that.
No, not looking like it.
Jump cancel up smash out of shield. That's it. Is that a stitch?
Yes.
Some small boom.
Ooh.
And he still has it. It's got like half of a second of life left though, so he's gonna have to hit Jerry up really close. Jerry can make that almost impossible with back air.
And
as I say, almost impossible. He gets it.
The fattest 36%.
So this is huge. I mean, this means Polish gets like a little bit of cheesy fair kill or something near the edge. Or like a strong outplay. He's back in it. He's doing a much better job about staying grounded. That was perfect. Turnip combo stopped Jerry from getting hit this far,
that's
but
exactly
it
what he wanted.
Added that extra 5% or whatever it is. Why do I not know what damage turnips do?
It's like 12, I think.
Horrible.
Or
Turnips? No, it's not that high.
It's 7.
Is it really that high?
Yeah, it's 7, and then
I know it's 16 and 36 or something like that
for dot and
stitch, but
it's like
such a bad commentator. I don't even know basic game data.
Every Because there's like the ones that don't change the percent, which is like the happy face, the winky face.
No, the winky face actually is a little bit different.
Oh really? More
It's
percent?
the same percent, different knockback. It's got 1.5 times the knockback, which doesn't really matter in anything except the Icy's matchup, where it can do something extra for killing Nana. Like it pushes. I think normal turnips won't push her far enough away that she dies right away or something, and it will.
Huh.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, but it has some wacky characteristic that's like doesn't really matter, but matters a little.
Yeah. I never really realized how many different turnips there are.
Yeah, and then all the other ones are just the normal ones. Hey, and Polish League back in this. Not going to say that he's favored right now or anything for this game, but...
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's got the dot. Never mind.
I thought he pulled another one for a
Nice
second.
Q drop there. Wait, Ryby, did you ever answer me? Is that a Q drop or a Z drop when he's doing it out of shield like that? I keep calling it Q drop, but I wonder if I'm right. But as I say this, Jerry just really walling Polish out at the end here, and oh, that I'm surprised he's not dead. Perfect timing on that. Perfect timing on that arrow. Sorry, gotta finish my thought. That was Z drop. Okay, I'm saying things right. Oh, no. Polish, why? Dangerous position here.
Yeah,
Jerry gets
dangerous.
the shark. He's done. Oh, but Polish instead hits him on the way down. And, you know, Jerry cornered could die to it fair. It's not as likely as Polish getting hit with a bear with how things have been going, but Polish trying to shark him on the way down with a down air and air or something like that, but... It's rough. It's rough out here.
Yeah.
But Polish won the last one 3-1, which means that if the rest of the stages go the same, he's not in the worst shape. The stages should not go the same because they get all changed up based on who wins game one. Polish taking a minute, taking a breath, resetting, thinking about what he's got to do better, how he's got to get a lead better than that. Make it more definitive that he's ahead.
Back to stadium this time around.
Probably a good call. I think game one, this looked rough for him, but he had like an SD and some stuff happen. Game two, he definitely had it, or set two, he had it way more figured out. But Jerry, not one to not adjust. He didn't own Xanadu for a year by not playing better and not adjusting. So it's hard. Once you get that umbrella out, there's not much you can do. Puff can kind of just follow your drift.
Yeah. Jerry convincingly taking that stock too. That was pretty good on his part.
Nice, really nice pressure with the down airs, yeah.
Really good at catching his rolls.
It's very like Peach Ices-esque. It's just good pressure on Puff, and her shield pokes relatively early, so why not? Really content to kind of go pretty far out when he's getting back, dip away and just back air until he's up high so he can get above Polish. And pretty effective right now. There's not much Polish looks like he can really do about it. I think it would take a pretty hard read to get in and hit him without getting hit with a bear. All right, Polish still in this. Couldn't recatch the dot eye. Jerry's putting on pressure too fast.
Yeah.
Drill's looking really scary because depending on how still they are and stuff, you can get that up air, or up smash and just kill Polish. Polish really got to have a good DI on them every time. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to put my phone on the charger so it's alive for the ride home. Alright.
Oh wow, Polish actually gets a really good forward air through that, through the stage right there, and another tech. Survivability is looking pretty clean. Oh, he pulls a bomb. Uh-oh. Oh, he just throws it away. All right.
All right, I'm back, and Polish is in a commanding lead of 2% here.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting stuff.
You missed it. He pulled a bomb.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah,
Did he blow it up in his own face, or did he hit Jerry with
no,
it?
he just threw it away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's like the right answer as long as you're doing okay in the matchup already. Like,
Yeah.
bombs are scary for everyone, but I think scarier for Peach than whoever she's throwing them at usually. Maybe less so against Puff. I guess Puff can't really run at her, and her shield breaks easier, so or pokes. But oh no, it was bad dash attack, and Polish knew it, and he got sent off the top too. So Jerry's not even going to get punished for it.
That was the first rest of the set.
Yeah, I mean, rest doesn't really like set up well against any non-spacey.
Yeah.
As long as they're playing around it.
You kind of got to look for them.
Like, if you're playing around it, like, if you're playing the spacing game right, you're not getting rested anyway. Even character like Chic, where there's, like, 37 guaranteed rest setups, like, it's not real match applicable if you're playing perfect.
Yeah.
But they've been out here for an hour now. Duking it out. Polish had another double floating matchup in between. You know, you can't watch out for everything. He said does a pretty good job at finishing up that stock relatively quickly, and you know took some percent. But I think if you're moving quicker, it's just got to feel good as Polish. That up air trade's dangerous though. Another one of those could kill him. Or up air, up smash. But he's kind of got the middle now. Oh, good grab by Jerry. Just Polish facing the wrong direction on the down smash, and not much he can do about it. And now he's kind of stuck in the air.
Looking like Jerry's game here.
Yeah.
But we've seen Polish.
Yeah,
come back
I don't think
before,
this is
so.
undoable though. Like you get a favorable, rough.
Well,
You get a favorable DBZ though, like in your, you know, where you're on the right side, stuff like that. There's ways in on 60% to 115.
right.
But Jerry just smiling. He's got to feel good about that rest. Polish has to just feel bad that he now has a 3-0 Jerry with 2 games on Yoshi's if he wants to do this. Or a game on Yoshi's and a game on Fountain or whatever combination, but... That being said, none of the games have been very far, even on FD, which is debatably a pretty Puff favorite stage.
Oh yeah, mostly close games all around. Nothing really like outrageously.
Nothing looking unwinnable.
Commanding, yeah.
So, and I think Polish has kind of had the better of center stage. I just think Jerry's can't get punished as hard getting back in as Polish does. So, you know, lose a few less reactions, find your way in a little better, keep Jerry out a little better. I don't know. Small little differences, but like 20% the stock is all the difference that really needs to be made here.
So many spot dodges.
Yeah, but well-timed ones.
Yeah, for sure. Not just spamming R and down.
This walk animation is like pretty comical. And that was smart by Jerry. He made him think he was just gonna wait, and he hasn't been waiting all match. He just dove in there, up smash, and then up smash the tech too. Polish trying to pressure Jerry as he gets back. Puff doesn't have like a great grab animation for grabbing the ledge. It usually rises up unless you're being really careful about it, but
always a chance to get in.
Trying to shark him with that down in there and get him, but it's not working out. And this is looking pretty done.
Yeah.
Polish got too aggressive. He tried too hard for it, and then he went off the top again. He didn't even DI it well. These turnips, though.
Doing some work.
But all right.
Taking the first stock of the game.
A little bit of momentum. A little bit of a good thing. You know, there's always the RNG of turnips, too, that could help turn it around. Not that you want to rely on that, but you do know you can pull them in this matchup. Hey, combos like this? Who knows?
Yeah, that's a lot of percent.
Oh, dove out there and almost hit him. Yeah, this piece was just a little bit faster. And that up air is going to do it. Up air kills really early. I think it'd kill like 80% on this stage, so it's more than enough.
Yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't set up well. You really have to shark them in some different situations. But and Jerry, again, missing an L cancel, I think. Or maybe just timing didn't work out because of the shield. I don't know. But Polish on the outside again. Did a lot of work to catch up, but ooh, baits out that smash, but doesn't get a punish afterwards anyway. Yeah, but Polish, you know what? 90%, I think you take that as Polish.
That's not bad. What went
you take your breath, you get reset, and you get this next neutral and just get the up air.
Yeah. I mean, what went from a game that looked like no doubt Jerry was going to take now has turned into like a somewhat even game.
Momentum swing here is huge. And I don't know. I don't think Jerry's the type of player to really buy into momentum too much, so I don't think he's going to get shook at all. But
I mean, 30%.
No matter how much you don't believe in momentum and just want to like play good, it feels good to make a 3-stock comeback.
Yeah. Looking like anyone's game at the moment.
Polish is doing a little bit better job of staying grounded too, which I think is helping him out. Jerry not falling for these sharks as much. Polish clearing out of there, not trying to mess with these drill rests in the bubble. But it's the better end of this pit war. In the bubble, in the pit. Ugh. Like I said, he's always in a dangerous position in there because if Jerry gets like some kind of attack, he can poke shield better.
Oh, is this match going to end the pit?
I hope so. Oh no.
Oh no.
Still alive. The Pink Menace.
Yeah, we're living. Oh. Just barely avoids it.
Oh, I think Jerry meant to.
Oh my gosh.
There, but yeah, F smash is like really dangerous for Polish right now.
Super. It's got such huge ending. Like, all right, well, Polish takes another game. For the first
There we go. Polish making a wacky comeback.
Yeah.
He was way down there.
Yeah, he was super down.
It's okay. That's what happens when your matchup is just 90-10 in your favor, you know? Peach Puff, basically Peach Ices. She's got this giant advantage, and the other player has to work so much harder to win.
Ready? Go!
Also, from my commentary, sorry if I'm mostly talking about this from Peach's perspective. I know more about the Peach side of this matchup just because I think it's kind of like interesting to watch how it's developed, whereas I know that Puff just kind of like can bear in space.
Yeah.
And Jerry's not doing, like, Jerry's play has been like one-dimensional enough, which is kind of like bearing and like being content in the corner or in the middle, that I just have a lot less to say about it. It's not biased. I'm friends with both these guys and don't have a huge preference who wins, but I understand the Peach side more.
Right.
It makes more sense to me, and I've played some Peach, so yeah. Top platform here, just for both of these characters, they have a hard time getting up to top platform without it just being like a total rollout. Which means that if Polish gets up there, Jerry has to commit to get him off the platform, and then Polish can get down for free, which is, you know, can be dangerous for Jerry. Then he's the one on top, and Polish is the one grounded. Although he can just kind of drift back fast enough that Peach can't do much about it. Oh, and he tries to get the air dodge, and it's not enough.
Unfortunate. Polish
starting another game down. So I'm going to say, curious that Jerry chose to go here over Yoshi's. I feel like the smaller stages is better for him, especially with his up smash, but I guess he has to deal with slightly shorter sides there too.
Right.
Which I feel like helps him out, and like I feel like he can choke Polish better here, but maybe just the shortened platforms are good for Puff better than I think they are. Because Peach is just a tall character, and Puff can squat real low and is just low without squat. So I can see the logic, I guess. I don't know if I've seen the evidence of it yet, but Polish
solid stock.
Starting another game quite far down.
Yeah. Jerry's been kind of on the ball this game.
Sharks the up air really quick, though. This is going to be less painful to come back from if he's going to make a comeback. But I think you can't keep playing 2-3 stocks down.
Right.
It's not a maintainable winning strategy. Your opponent will adjust, so. Ooh. Yeah, and Polish is having a really rough time getting down now, which I don't know if he's just trying to approach a little too much or what, but he's looking impatient, and Jerry's just right where he wants to be every time.
Right. Oh, wow, this is looking a little rough. Oh, okay. It's a nice little...
Polish not out of it. He's got... Oh, never mind. I thought he had a special turnip, but that was not a dot eye.
We just saw it last game.
Yeah.
Made the same comeback.
Special turnip. Potential. Nope, that's it.
Nope. All right, well, GG's.
We're out.
Yep. Well,